MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To third. Reined in. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, we'll see if Lorenzo Cain can get it going. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Here's Eric Sogard as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. He's got it on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the third out. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Brett Anderson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitch.
For the Red
Coming
Sox,
to the plate now, Mitch
the
Moreland.
first baseman.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sinker. 3-2 now. Bobby Dahlbeck waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cain on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know one thing. you have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High chopper to third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And that means J.D. Martinez gets hit with 2 outs as well. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing in the Boston first. We've played an inning at Fenway. No score here on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently second best on the team. In now, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
1-1. Perez has thrown a little over 50 innings, and through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. In there, 1-2 now.
1-2.
Got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. all of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch.
いやー、肉でこさんおはようございます。レッドデッドです。レッドデッドリデンプションみたいです。
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Xander.
まさか日浦さんっていう日系人が4番やってるとは思わなかったですけど、パッと見た時なんかえらい日本人みたいなことなと思って。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here.
し
My
かも
man at
4
the
番
plate
や
is
って
not
ると
trying
こ
to
が
push
すごい。
something to the opposite field.
Down and away, ball one. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
母方が中国系って書いてますけど、ね、
Ball
う
2-2.
わっと。
2-2.
Struck him out.
うわ
Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He hits at a 364 clip. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Smoke.
Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Hit high and
う
deep
わ
out
ー
to
やばい
left. A ball that's carrying.
か
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
ブルワーズの隠し球ですこれは
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here at work. 0-1.
Well
1-1.
below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. High and deep down the left field line.
ない
And that will end up a foul ball. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Martinez is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 6.
ここのフェンスでかいですけど軽々超えていきますからね
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about.
No,
they did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
1 strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count.
And
That's
awfully
ball
close
four.
there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the
The third
entire
baseman,
lineup have
number
been swinging
7,
at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat.
このメガネの人も試合中でもメガネする
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
さすがやっぱ守備
Here's
が
Christian Yelich.
うま
2 on, 2
い人
out
だ
for him here in the third.
このエラーは余分ですな
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
話し合いですな
2
終わったか思ったらまさかのエラーで。
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury
Oh,
something.
The
nice.
second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box.
Yeah.
They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
焼きそばも最近食べてない。
For the Red Sox.
王将の焼きそばも一回も食った
Here's
こ
the
とない。
first pitch to him.
Peraza.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind
あ
up
あ、
a
日
foul
の
ball.
当たり具合で変わるんですか。
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
ナイター禁止。
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Batting
Hard
eighth.
single up the middle.
The center
Watch
fielder.
your lips right there,
Marcus.
Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Wilson.
At the plate, Marcus Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Wilson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
前
He's
の
ready.
試合
Here's the
が
0-1.
土砂降りやったんで、
Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh,
On the
I
year,
see.
Wilson slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime
Batting
position
ninth,
to put the first run
the
on
right
the board
fielder.
right here.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Peraza at second. Wilson at first with no outs. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1.
よっしゃー、落ちる落ちる落ちる、センター前、センター前。
Grounds finds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score as the Sox are off to a
詰ま
1-0
りな
lead.
がらもセンター前。
Now
They
batting,
know they're making this
the
guy.
first
He has
baseman,
左で打つ
three
のが難
straight
しいんですよ
singles
ね。
and a run driven in.
Moreland.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station.
気まぐれ審判です。
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a flyout for him to start
あ
the
の
home
コー
first.
ス打っても多分引っ掛けるんですよね。もうちょい高くないと。
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can
Fine
hit. That pitch
とか。
bunched him up completely. So I think he's trying to do a little bit too much
お
right
っ
now.
In
と、
the dirt here,
お
and it's
ー、
too late as he's in there. So now 2
これは
minutes
で
for
かい。
the position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the
パオ
risk
ン
you
みたい
take
に
there.
ローみ
The
たいになってま
catcher
すけ
can't
ど、
come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're
ト
both
ライって
into
言わ
scoring
ないですね。
position.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right
こ
field.
れは犠
Yelich
牲
is
フ
under
ライ。
it. Makes
ダ
the
ブル
catch,
ス
but
チー
the
ル。
runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always
Now batting,
productive to score
third
runs when
baseman,
you can, and that
Bobby.
sacrifice fly right there
Go
drives
back.
home the second run of the inning.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left
う
center.
ーん、上がり
He is
すぎ
after
か。
it. And he makes the play,
さら
but this
に
should
もう一
extend
点。
their lead as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's
Up
now a
next for the Red
3-0
まあ
ball
まあ、
game.
最低限のお仕事はしましたよ。
That's right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rafael Devers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
「最低に」まあまあ1点取るだけでも全然ちゃいますわ。またええとこ乗る。センター前ヒットがショートゴロになるという。
So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Boston's out in front, 3-0. Ready for another chance? Keston Hiura.
Leading
It
off for
was
the
a
Brewers,
double for him in his first
second
turn at the
baseman.
plate.
And that's been their
Keston
only hit so far in this
Hiura.
one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Now here's the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Pulls this one in the air out to
これは
left.
落ちそう。
Martinez on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You take a look at the numbers up to
Now
this
batting,
point. You see he's
Keston.
only given up 2 hits so far today, so
Narvaez.
he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez.
Nope,
As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
ナイクラの釣りで釣れる
No runs, 2 hits,
川
and
の
no
ベー
errors
ス
on
に
the
使い
Milwaukee
じゃ
line
ない
score
の
so
か
far.
あまりもんですかそれは
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey,
Count.
he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we'll look at that for a top speed, 98 miles an hour. That man is flat
冬の
feeling.
寒い時
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there on the inside black, called the strike. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and
ナ
he'll
イ
get
クラ
another
の寒い
chance.
時ミットが降らないですかそれの変化はないのかねうわーやばい
Just
もう危ない
foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
うわーファー落ちるやばいセカンド行くかよし危ない危うくセーフのとこでした
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden, the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
まあまあこれでアウトが増えたんでね
Striding in, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
お飾り雪ですか
Pause, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
寒いから体力が奪われるとか
Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 and 1.
2 out with the man at first.
うわ
Line
ー
towards
っと
center field. And that'll get
お
down
ー
for
っ
a
と
base
止めた
hit.
止めた
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out
抜け
double.
取ったら
And
偉い
this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category.
いやー転びましたけどなんとか間に合いましたね
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smoke is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Brewers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off
Bottom
for
of
the
the inning
Red
now,
Sox,
and that'll bring up
the
the
left
dangerous
fielder,
bat of J.D. Martinez.
One of the keys to securing a win.
Martinez.
They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here it comes. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Down the left field
これ
line
は
and
ファー
deep.
ルですな。
And no one will get this one. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Now
Yeah,
back.
that was really well executed, Matt.
Gavin.
The classic strikeout pitch.
Whoa,
You think it's
Becky.
fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
0-1.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side.
よっしゃ。
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what
batter,
the count is.
number 2.
They're looking to line up,
Shortstop,
drive the ball out of the
Xander.
ballpark. Not the case here.
Goes
Good
up.
2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1
Well,
strike.
that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
外れてんのに。
Hit high and deep to left field.
おーっと、ボガーツさん、
Off the light
入りま
tower,
した。
and it's gone.
ツーランホームラン。
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
よし、これでさらにスイーパー
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh,
1 for 1
awesome.
after a
スイ
single
タ
his
ーの
first
ところ
time
に
up.
ヒット来たらフライ。
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Run.
Still only 1 out in the inning. To the left side, but it's well foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but
Now
that
batting,
was a
center
good
fielder,
indication to me that
Mark
he
it.
isn't letting it get to him. He went
Wilson.
right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Marcus Wilson. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The shortstop.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Arcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Orlando Arcia is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
That's the ball. Outside.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster.
もうでもセカンドは大事。電気切れましたね。
The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I gotta believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you gotta err on the aggressive side right there.
またピッチャーやってるな。いやー、ゴミの処理をしてましたよ。
In now is Lorenzo Cain as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip.
小さい虫がなんかたまに入って
Set
く
to
る。
deliver the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Nobody out, runner on first. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
牽引して。
Has a look, now the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Fouled away. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging
Third
in,
baseman.
Eric Sogard. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Wilson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting. The right fielder. Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Swing and a little over to center. In there, the base hit.
Oh,
Now
that's not a bad way to keep it going. Base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had enough. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Hmm. 見事に左が続きますな、これ。ダブル左で。試合を投げろ。
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
ここで抑えたら勝ち投手の権利がもらえるんでね。
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
あ、これが噂の日浦さんじゃないかな。日浦ケストンさん。
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last
Leading
half
off
of the inning.
for the
Digging
Red
in
Sox,
is the outfielder,
the right
Andrew
fielder,
Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
ほんまにヒヤ言うてますね。ストライクじゃないっすね。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
2-2 is the count.
Full count now.
たま
3-2.
にでも加藤さんとか言う人がいて、何を言うてんかしないかな、加藤さんとか言って。
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home.
おー、
Hard
さあ、振ら
liner,
れる。
but picked up on a hop. And
う
a
わ、
bit of
間
a
に合う
high
か。
throw that time, but no problem over there at
やり
first
ます。
as they record the
Now
out.
batting, first
あ、日
baseman,
浦さんじゃないですか。
Mitch Moreland.
Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold
Ball
off on the
outside.
slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for another shot now, Omar Narvaez, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled off. Hit out towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
さあ、変えましょうか。
Comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up.
なぜか注意が入るという。
Josh Osich takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 35, Josh Osich.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Osich is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating.
うわー、やばい。
Hit well out to right field.
うわー、抜けてもうた。
He missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's
ホームラ
off the
ン
wall.
じゃないっすよね。
And he is in there.
完璧に捉えられましたね。
Now that
almost
the
got
first
it out of
baseman.
here for a 3-run
Justin
blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more
めっちゃ
than
伸
a
び
bit
ました。
relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Now time is called as both
い
guys
き
in
な
the
り打たれ
bullpen
て
are
ます
ready to
な。
go. In now, Justin Smoke, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
ノーアウトってのが嫌ですね、これ。
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Line towards center field.
わー、中途半端に落ち
That's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from second.
これは来ませんな。
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown black glove that I never really ever turned around, even though it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Brazier
please.
takes over on the
Now
mound here
pitching
with
for the Red
nobody
Sox.
out in the 6th inning.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
ハイジさんと10日。結局ワンアウトも取れず交代ですな。
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia as he'll go after the
一塁
first
ラン
pitch
ナー
and
また
bounce
め
it
っ
into
ちゃ足
foul
をつける。
territory. Brazier offers
Zero
up
って書いてま
perhaps
した
one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see
こんな
a lot of
足は大変で
off-balance
すな。
swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Three runs already home here. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Kane. This will take a look at a
この
slider
試合
here
は
that
勝ち
finds
たい
the
ん
zone
ですよ
for strike
ね。
one. No hits to this point.
逆転するまでだ。やばい。えらい流れが向こうになってますな。
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the
Up
count
next to
0-2,
Milwaukee.
right? You have to protect for the
The third
fastball.
baseman,
You have to look for
Eric
the soft stuff down and away.
Sogard.
You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
2-1 for count.
Very high, 2-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third.
うわー、それ
And
か。
he is safe on a close play at the
投
plate.
球
And
が
it's
もう
back
ちょ
to
いこっ
1
ちやったら
now
ね。
at 5-4.
Usually when you
next to
score
Milwaukee.
a lot of runs in one inning
The right
like this
fielder.
inning, you're doing a lot of things right.
6
How
球
about
まで
this?
はいいん
A
ですけ
sac
ど、
fly to drive
だい
in
ぶそれま
another
した
run.
な。
They have to be happy with this.
So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he's got a
さ
chance
す
to
が
tie
に
this
足が
ball
ゼ
game
ロ
up
で
with
も
that
飛んで
equalizing
きま
run
すも
just
んね、あれ。
90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or
Now
not, but I do know when a guy at the
second
plate is a stud like that
Captain
and first base is
Hero.
open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike
う
zone.
わ
I
ー、ここ
think
で
he
ま
was
た
trying to work around him, and it just
日
got
系
away.
人の日浦さんじゃないですか。
Ready now, Keston Hiura, and their runners at the corners now.
今日また当たってるんですよね、これ。やばい。
From the stretch.
Ball. 1 and up.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it ever as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Brewers 4.
あー、やばいとこでしたね。
Your
JP
attention,
Fire
please.
Ice
さすがに帰ってきま
in
し
the
た
bottom
ね。
of the 6th.
76. JP Fire Isaac.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the
Leading off
designated
for
hitter,
the Red
Rafael
Sox.
Devers.
さあ、なんとか援護せんと。
Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
わお、いきなりいただきます。
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
この一発はありがたいですね。
It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 6-4.
取られた後の点を取るのがまた
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
ああ、このピッチャー、前の試合でも投げてましたね、そういや。
Now batting, the left fielder, JD.
Here's JD Martinez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0.
うわー、ファール、ファール、ファール、ファール。
Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
今のはボールでしたな。
The 2-2.
You got a full count.
Kevin Plawecki is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Yes,
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is
Now
exactly
batting,
what we saw
catcher,
right there.
Kevin
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more
Plawecki.
so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. From the belt, kicks and deals.
One
And
ball,
that's
no
high
strike.
for a ball, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Xander Bogaerts will be next.
さあ、甘く来たらガツンといき
Now
た
the
い。
3-0 offering. Hit sharply
う
on
わ
the
ー、
ground.
マシン
Garcia has it to second for one. The
甘
smoke
かっ
at
たけ
first,
ど
and
マ
they
シ
get them
ン。
both.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander
Xander
Bogaerts.
Bogaerts will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Popped him up.
わお。
Navarez has got it, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot.
ガツン
The
と。
5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the
まあまあ、
7th.
1
It's a
点
2-run
取れた
lead
だけ
now.
でもよ
It's
かったで
6-4.
す。4点取られとったからね。
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Benintendi.
よ
Hooks
し。
it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's laid off up for ball number 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of his zone, and there are 2 gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch on his way, and he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a big swing there by Brown, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that was taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
No balls and a strike to count. Runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the stretch. Swing and miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1. Score remains standing at 6-4. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
The second baseman, Jose
First pitch coming, here it is.
That's down, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
ピッチャーも変わった投げ方ですが。
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. And it's 3-1 now. Marcus Wilson is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next up for the Red Sox, Marcus Wilson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. They really punch you up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down on the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Bounces, and that gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mitch Moreland will be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball this game. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Hart's been
please.
summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 81, Kyle Hart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo King.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Eric Sogard. Now a ball lined to the left side.
That's foul.
But this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Yeah.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Moreland's there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 6-4.
Your attention, please.
It's on to pitch out
Now
of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck 0 for 2
Leading
with a
off
sacrifice
for the
thus
Red
far.
Sox, the third baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
that's ball 4.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers,
the
the next to
designated
bat.
hitter.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Dan, count goes out the window with
Now
this batter
batting,
right here.
catcher,
Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
Kevin.
He's locked. He has
Whoa,
great bat to
Becky.
ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Digging in once again, Kevin Plawecki. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set and the pitch. Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Keane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Great
Now
work
batting,
to do a job
shortstop,
right there. He's not
Sander.
a big power bat, so he was looking to
Bogart.
get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Hard hit at third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 7-4. Striding forward now, the Brewers
Leading off
cleanup
for
hitter,
Milwaukee,
Keston Hiura.
the second
He was a
baseman.
ground-out victim
Keston
last time up.
Hiura. Ladies and
Brandon
gentlemen,
Workman
your
comes on
attention,
from
please.
the pen, hoping to finish
Now
this
pitching
one
for the
off
Red
here in the
Sox.
top of the 9th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, what?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Oh, yeah.
Ball, no strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. This is foul right side. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-4 the final finish today. The Red Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Martin Perez with his fourth win this season. Brandon Workman earns the save out of the bullpen, his seventh of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Martin Perez. His record is now 4-3. The loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 6-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.